everyone, Mike here. Today we're going to talk about how to market yourself, and specifically we're going to talk about how to make a very effective, clear and concise personal introduction. So there are a lot of people out there who care about vets. There are a lot of people out there who want to help vets, but they don't know how, and to be honest, they're not really going to go out of their way to do it. So it's incumbent upon you when you meet someone to tell your story and to do it very clear, very concise, and in a way in which it makes the person very easy for them to want to be able to reach out and help you in some way. So when you meet somebody, there's going to be three questions that they're most likely going to ask you. They're going to say something to the effect of, "What do you do?" They're going to ask, "How was it?" referring to your military experience, and then they're going to ask, "What is it that you want to do?" Okay, and in the series of these three questions, in the first 2 minutes that you meet this person, they're going to decide whether or not they're going to help you. So when they ask you, what do you do? You go up to someone, or someone comes up to you, or you're introduced in some way. You shake their hand. You say, "Hi, my name's Mike." They're going to say, "Hey, Mike, how are you? My name is whatever. What do you do?" And that's your opportunity to communicate to them that you are a transitioning veteran, or you had served on active duty for X amount of years or whatever, and now you are doing X, Y, Z. So, for instance, if someone says, "Hey, Mike, what do you do?" I could say something to the effect of, "I'm a transitioning veteran. I got off active duty about a year ago, and now I'm a student at New York University." Or you can say, "Hey, I got off active duty. I served in the Marine Corps for a few years, and now I'm looking to take the state police exam next week." So, very clear, very concise. One or two sentences of, I was on active duty. I'm transitioning, and now I am doing this. I am at this stage of my transition, and most likely that person is going to say something to the effect of, "Wow, thank you for your service. Did you go overseas? How was it?" And now this is your opportunity to talk a little bit about your experiences overseas or your experiences in the military. And again, you want to keep it 4 to 5 sentences, no more than 30 seconds, and you want to keep it very positive. And something to the effect of, "Yes, I served. I was based out of Hawaii. From Hawaii, we did our deployments overseas. I did one combat tour to Afghanistan. Specifically, I was a logistician, or I was an infantryman, whatever your MOS was. And now it was a great experience. But now I'm looking to take the skills and experiences that I learned in the military and now apply them, somewhere in the business world." Okay, so again, very clear, very concise. The person isn't looking for a synopsis on your entire military experiences or your entire deployment. Just something very simple to paint them a picture to give a little context of who you are and what is it that you want to do. So after that, the person's most likely going to say, "What is it that you want to do now?" Or "What is it that you're looking to do?" And now this is your opportunity to sink the hook, so to speak, to use a fishing reference. The first two questions are you threw the bait out there and they bit. Now you need to sink the hook and give them an opportunity to easily help you. And if you know exactly what you want to do, you can say, "I'm a finance major at Baruch, and now I'm looking to work for one of the big financial firms or one of the big firms on Wall Street." You can say, "Hey, I'm taking the police exam next week, and now ultimately I want to become a state trooper." If you don't know what you want to do, which is the majority of veterans who are getting out, that's okay. You can say that, but you can't leave it at that. You can't say, "I don't know what I want to do," and leave it at that, because now the person has no starting point, has no idea where to direct you. So you want to give them a little bit of focus. So you can say something like, I really don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to stay in the New York City area, and I'm looking to most likely get into business." Or you can say, I was a logistician in the Army. I really have no idea, specifically what job I want to do or what company I want to work for, but I'm trying to apply the skills and experiences that I learned in the Army as a logistician somewhere in the private sector. Or you can say, I'm looking to serve, to continue to serve in another capacity. I'm looking at some social worker positions, or I'm looking to work for the government in some way, or maybe a not-for-profit. Give them some sort of starting point for them to say, "That's great. You know what? Here's my card. Let's get lunch next week." Or, "You know what? I know a Marine who also works for one of the big banks," or "I know a Marine," or "I know an former Army soldier who now works for the governor's office. Let me connect him to you. Let me connect him to you." So And there you go. Now you just made a solid contact, and you just made another step closer to figuring out what is it you want to do. So again, personal introductions are very, very important, and not a lot of people spend time thinking about those questions that they're going to be asked. So if you think about it, you practice it a little bit, and you're prepared for them, you're going to find that, and if you do it with a humbled confidence and with some enthusiasm, you're going to find that there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to want to help you. So again, the three main questions that you need to be prepared for is what do you do, how was it, referring to your military experience, and what is it that you ultimately want to do. Good to go?